You are right where you're supposed to be right now, right this minute. Whenever this finds you, you're where you're supposed to be. You're now probably experiencing things that seem maybe just slightly off, making you question, did that just happen? Did I really experience that? Yes. Trust. The key is trusting that you are in divine time. You are right where you are meant to be in every moment, not just this moment, every moment. You will come to a point when you start to see good and bad as labels. Everything's a label. And again, let me reemphasize this for anyone new. Welcome. I'm Andrew. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. This is not about me telling you what's right or wrong, because again, they're labels. This is what resonates with you and with me, with us. And so for those of you who are coming back, I really appreciate you coming back again. And for those who are new, I ask you to take a seat, relax, and come along for the ride. We're all here to expand and remember that we are where we're supposed to be. So in life, you might have moments that make you have feelings that you don't enjoy particularly. Like, let's say you get written up at your job today, or you got cut off on the way to work. What if those aren't the bad things that you think those things are? What if you getting cut off actually prevented you from reaching an intersection where an accident took place that you would have been a part of? These are things that we think about because they aren't things that we're experiencing. It doesn't mean that they aren't possibilities. Even if you don't believe in all of this, as some people call it, woo, you can look at quantum physics. Every probability that is possible could be happening, and we are just observing and experiencing that which we observe. You are the observer. I know it's not how they teach it in classical physics and quantum mechanics, but you are the observer. You are it. We are it. I am it. You are it. No one is better than anyone else. This isn't about someone or a chosen one or anything like this. This is just about you stepping into your consciousness, stepping in to your understanding that all that we're seeing with our eyes, feeling with our hands, smelling with our nose, tasting, all the senses, this is only part of it. There's so much more that you could be tapping into and experiencing, and you already are, just by being you. Let's take what if you got fired today? Not just written up, what if you got fired? That would be a gut punch to a lot of people, and it's not a small thing at all. And it might hurt today, and it might hurt for the next week, and it might hurt for the next month. But what happens when you get that new job? That new job that you are so thrilled you got. You can't believe how lucky you are to have found this position. That place goes for a house, a home. What happens when you get into that new place and you are just blown away and floored, can't believe that you're here? Well, if you hadn't had that negative experience of losing the house or losing the job, you wouldn't be in a position to experience that new growth. I believe we talked about it the other day, about the number 13 and the tarot card and how it represents death. And a lot of people might draw that card, the verse, and they draw tarot and go, oh my God, death, am I going to die? Is someone I know going to die? Death isn't about an end. It is about a rebirth, a new beginning, a continuation, and all of these things, the sacred cycle. Another thing I draw from physics, you can look at a sine wave, which is just a wave that makes that sort of pattern. And so there's an up and a down. And when you are in this wave, when you're riding the crest and you're up high here, you feel great. You're loving it, but every wave must come down. And when you're in this low point, you're hating it. You're not loving it. You're not feeling it. You're not experiencing the things you want to be experiencing. But what you should be remembering is this low point is an indicator. It's the alarm bell going, hey, don't be sad. Pay attention to this. This means you're about to shoot back up. And it's just how life works. Yin, yang, it's a cycle, a sacred cycle that keeps going and going and going. and you are part of that. So pay attention to where you are on that cycle. If you're in the high, you might be headed for a low. It doesn't mean it's going to be death and destruction, chaos and oblivion, but it won't be the same high that you're experiencing now. And the same thing when you're in a low, remember that you're going to hit a high again. You will come back up. No one stays low forever. It just doesn't happen. Even if it feels that way, it is not reality. Look around you. There is hope. There is always hope. It's all within you. I've been through tough shit. People I know have been through tough shit, and that's not what it's about. It's about being real and authentic and knowing that that is what's going to bring you true happiness, not putting on a facade, not doing all these other things that you think you need to be doing. It's just being honest with yourself and being true to you, and knowing that even in the darkest of times, you're right where you're supposed to be, because you can look back in your life and see the previous dark times you had and saw the rebound you had each time. And these are like breadcrumbs for you to remember that you might have been through a storm, but there's always light at the other side. And that, like I said, the low means a high is coming. So no matter where you are on this journey, just know that it's like a river. Just learn to float with it and go with it and see where it takes you, and pay attention to signs and synchronicities that are showing up. You might have noticed I put them in my thumbnails around the video. Those are ones that are showing up for me. They all have different meanings. If you're interested in that, I can do a video on what they all mean in different aspects. But until next time, again, if you haven't found this video useful, enjoyable, likeful, I hope you like that video, subscribe, join us, and grow with us. So, hope to see you around. Namaste.